Hey, what's up? I'm Mooka Chanel, and on this episode, Amindi and I get into creative processes and tour life. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'm your host, Mooka Chanel, and on this episode, I have the pleasure of having Amindi in the building. How you feeling? How you living, girl?
Hi, I'm good.
Yo, let's get right into it. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
First off, let's start off with how was your day?
My day?
Yeah, how was your
that's
day?
so sweet.
Yes.
My day was good. I didn't do my morning exercises. I neglected it for more rest, which is fine. I let myself do that sometimes.
Okay.
And then I met with my manager, and then I had lunch with my other manager and my marketing director and my main manager. And then I hung out with the guy I like, and then I took a nap, and then I came here. So it's been a nice day.
Period. I like that. It feels like you had like a good like balanced day. Yeah. You know, a little bit of getting on your Zoom at 8, a little pleasure, a little fun. Now you're here.
Yes.
It's shine season.
Yes.
Yes, girl. I had a good day.
Good. What'd you do?
I was waiting for you to ask. Because today was so dope. I finally got my Beyonce ticket.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell
I finally secured my tickets.
Ooh, what are you going to wear?
Well, by the time this comes out, it's going to be out, so I can tell y'all. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to do a church girl look.
Okay.
I'm thinking like heels, church socks, a little fascinator, giving you church girl realness.
Yes, with the
y'all,
fan.
my fan broke. Y'all know I got my Beyonce fan, so today we taking it back to the old days. When your granny was in church and she had that.
The fan, the actual
so,
fan.
So yeah, I feel like I want to give church girl. I'm really excited. I'm going to the Vegas show.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yeah, I was debating like what I'm going to do. But I finally committed. And you know what inspired me? My homies in Atlanta, like they went, and I was like, "Oh my god, like it's giving what it's supposed to give." Like I'm ready to, like I started to get the itch. Like,
no, I understand. It was Atlanta for me too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Damn,
they
I
even
kind
got
of want
the
to go."
mute right. They won the mute for real.
The first night they did really well.
Yes.
And then on the third night, didn't she like play Thick and All Up in Your Mind? All Up in Your Mind is my favorite.
Yes.
People sleep on All Up in Your Mind, and I get it. I really do, but that's my favorite.
Yes.
So then I got the itch as well. Yeah.
Yes, I was so excited, and I just can't wait. I finally happened, and I'm gonna try to get away with doing another show because I feel like I need to see it more than once.
I get that.
Like, so I'm gonna try to do the LA show, of course, the birthday show because it's her birthday. Like, would you ever do a show on your birthday?
Yeah, no.
I just like we Libras.
No, I'm like no.
I need my moment. I don't want to share this with y'all.
I don't want to share this. For real.
Yo, oh my gosh. So let's get into it, girl. You are an artist, a songwriter, a music girl for sure. And I want to know, or I want you to let the listeners know, like, how did this get started for you?
So listeners, when I was in the 9th grade, Mooka and I went to the same high school. Our school gave us iPads my year, and we started. There was GarageBand on the iPad, and it was really easy for me to make beats on there. And SoundCloud was a very like fun and new and not like what it became. Like it was like an easy website to like upload shit on, and like the way old Instagram was, or like a Finsta was, like you could just post and go, you know? So I started doing that in 9th grade, and then I started, you know, getting the attention of like actual producers and started making music with them. Do you want the long story? Because I'm trying to shorten it,
we
honestly.
can get into it, but it's funny like that you mentioned like high school because I remember because we had class together.
What class did we have?
We had math class together.
Oh,
Mr.
we did.
Freeman.
Oh my God, Mr. Freeman.
The worst math teacher ever. The worst. And math already ain't my subject.
Exactly. He was such a
he was
sad
terrible.
guy.
Like that was someone who did not like their job. But they still showed up, so he got his check. He did not like his job. He wanted us all to know it. But I remember you in that iPad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You used to be in that damn iPad. That was your shit.
It really was. It really was.
So that's funny. I didn't know that you was making music that whole time on the iPad.
Yeah, it started. Well, in the 8th grade, I left. I used to go to Wilder's, which is how I met Chan, actually. And then,
Shout out to Chan.
And then in the 8th grade, I switched schools and I went to Paul Revere. And when I went there, I took ukulele lessons. So it really started from the 8th grade, but in the 9th grade, it got digitized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. Shout out to
I remember
iPads.
the ukulele too.
You do?
Yes.
Aw, hell yeah.
Yeah, those were moments for sure.
Hell yeah.
But I also know you like to be like a writer for real. Like
Yeah.
definitely like with the poetry and stuff.
Thanks, man.
So, you're like, if you know, you know. Like, so, oh my gosh. So describe your writing process. Like when we talk about writing, because you're a very like wordsy girl. Like, but you're also one of them artists where you gotta like really listen and like dissect like what you saying and like how you breaking it down. So like, what is that process like for you?
Like when I'm writing music, most of the time I'm at the studio and like the beat is playing on loop and I have to get really cozy. Like I have to be like on the couch, like laid down. If like I'm in a place that I'm uncomfortable with, I make sure I bring a hoodie and my sunglasses just so I could be in my coziest state. You know what I mean? And I just get in my zone. And I'm pretty quick. It takes like maybe 30 minutes, not ever really longer than an hour to like finish an idea. And if it takes longer than that to really like grasp onto something, then I move on, change the beat. But yeah, the beat normally tells me what I want to write about. Like I rarely go in saying, "Oh, this is what I want to talk about today." Even if I'm like going through something dramatic, you know what I mean? I'm never going in like, I'm gonna talk about this today. Yeah.
That's cool. I want to know like, how do you know that you found like the right like producer chemistry? Like, cause I know like you have like your go-to, shout out to Walt, you know, like, so like, how do you know like I found my match that like understands my sound? Or is it more experimentative? Like,
no, like I really do have to. I don't like working with people that like I'm not comfortable with. So if I'm working with somebody for the first time, we won't make something good until like we sat down for a while, talked like what's going on in your life. Oh, like you know what I mean? Like I have to like learn about you especially if it's on like some like industry like, oh, we're meeting for the first time type of session. But for the most part I work with my friends and because we're friends, like that chemistry already exists, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna keep coming back because of that, you know? So I don't know. I'm a friendly ass person though, you know? So it's pretty easy for me to like decide somebody's my friend. But yeah, I just kind of like, I'm really communicative. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of what I'm leaning towards. And I kind of base whether or not I'm gonna keep working with you on how well you take that communication, you know?
I love that. And I love that you like center that. It's crazy. That was actually gonna be my next question. Like, how do you center like this whole concept of like friendship and even family? Because you also like, I know you'd also be like a family girl, you know, like you even mentioned it in your music. So like, how important is that to you to like add those elements? Because sometimes people feel like you can't work with friends or you can't work with family because it's like you gotta like be able to separate the worlds. But for some people, they can merge. So like, what is that like for you?
Yeah, I'm super family oriented. Like the way I grew up, like my mom and my auntie raised like all the kids together. So like all my auntie's kids is all my mom's kids. It's like 6 of us. We're all very close. You know, we were raised very closely. It's just easy. Like I love my family and I love my friends, and I would rather work with friends. Like when people are like can't work with friends, I'm like, why not? Like if I have the opportunity to like put somebody on, which thank God, like, you know, I am able to now a lot more than like before. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to friends before I reach out to some, like, man, like, like now I'm just in a different position where like, I don't handle, I'm very controlling and I like to be hands-on with my music. I'm like, all right, like this is my baby. So like when things happen, not to the fault of anyone, just like my team being my team, and like I like it's something that I didn't have full control, and I get like extra mad because I'm like, okay, well, not like mad for it, but it's just like frustrating.
No, it's like it's when you're passionate, because I feel the same way about Shine Season. It's like this is my baby, and this is my vision, and like I want to be in there in the trenches. Exactly, so like when you're that hands-on person, it's natural to like feel that passion because like you see the things other people don't see. Exactly, and also too, it's like, you guys are all helping me, but like this is my face. Like,
yeah, like I'm gonna look crazy. You know what I mean?
Like I could take the L for us all, but like it's gonna be on me.
Exactly.
Like, so it's definitely like cool to do with people that you know you can trust and like just be around. I love when you put your homegirls in your work.
Oh hell yeah!
I love it. Hell yeah! I get so happy because it's like that's how it's supposed to be.
Hell yeah!
A lot of times people think like, okay, when I'm finally in this space, like I'm gonna meet people like me, but it's like look around, like they're already there.
Oh, I'm a big proponent. Like I'm like network horizontally. Like you're gonna build together. You know, like that's always been my thing.
So you got a project coming up.
Yeah.
What can we expect? Are you excited? What are you going to give us?
I'm so excited. This is my baby.
Yes.
Okay, so this mixtape, 15-song mixtape called Take What You Need. The reason that it's called Take What You Need is because I'm really leaning into the fact that I am, multidimensional, as everybody is, and the music that I make isn't gonna sound like every song I make is not gonna sound like each other. Like, it might not sound cohesive, in terms of genre or content, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a human being, and these songs are like my little journal entries, you know what I mean? So, depending on how I'm feeling on that day, that's what's coming out of me, and it's like a real deal mixtape. It's like random songs, it's what the songs that I like on a tape for you to consume. I've been describing it as trail mix. That's what I've been going.
Trail mix?
Yeah, because if you don't like almonds, that's okay, because there's pretzels and also M&Ms, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. September. When's your birthday?
September 30th.
Okay. Yeah, September. It's coming out September.
September what? Do we know yet?
Yeah, I do. 22nd. Shit keeps changing, which is why I'm so
I'm like, is she a Virgo or a Libra?
Okay, my manager said she's a Virgo, but I think she's a Libra. It's cusp, though.
That's like me, basically.
Yeah, damn near.
Because I'm on the cusp.
But you're a Libra.
I am a Libra.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do have my, I feel like a Virgo right now.
Do you have any Virgo placements? Do you know?
Yeah, okay. I don't know what none of that shit mean. But my sun sign is Libra, my moon sign is Virgo, and my rising is Leo.
Okay, it makes sense that you you relate to Virgos. The moon rules your emotions and how you react to certain things.
Okay, and I'm emotional.
No.
Are you? Yeah. I'm
sweet.
emotional, but controlled. Not too much.
I get that.
Not too much, because
you gotta handle it. Exactly.
But also, I'm dramatic and I will spiral. So, yeah, I am. It's all. But I try to control my emotions. I grew up hearing, you have to control those, because if you don't, you're all over the place.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm excited for the project to come out. Yeah, I got a little sneak peek. That's where the excitement comes from. And it's I already know my favorite songs. We can talk about it off air.
Wait, you can tell me.
I like So Much Better.
You do?
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite song.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, because I am going through some shit.
That's what I'm doing this for.
I'm going through some shit where it's when you go through something and then it happened already, but then you're left to deal with the remains of what happened, and it's you're in that reflective era of your life where it's okay, I knew better then, I should have did better there. Yeah. You start seeing all the little if I would have just yeah. But it's those things made me better.
Hell yeah.
So I would that one. I'm repeating for sure. I like Big Boss.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You don't like Big Boss?
No. I love Big Boss. It's just I don't know if it's staying on. But I do.
I can see that though. Just being a listener, and I also have an ear. I'm I usually like the filler songs, if that makes sense. I like the vibes.
Yeah, because nobody really ever tells me that those two are their favorites, and I love those songs. I love those songs. Don't sleep on
Big Boss.
I know.
Well, I love Taste.
You love Taste?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, I love them all, honestly. I've definitely been living with it, and I can't wait for you to be at a place where you're ready to share it.
Thanks, man.
Because I know it's going to be, relatable to a lot of people. What are your favorites?
My favorites are, I like all the, features. I like Lady, and I like Pocket.
Lady gonna shake the table.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be fun. I think that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And I like I Thought You Were Different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all thought. Mm-hmm. Also like Pharrell.
You like Pharrell?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my real favorite.
I like Pharrell. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm excited for it to come out.
Thanks, ma'am. I'm excited too.
Yes. Okay, so what do you feel is important for people to know about you that you may feel may not always be communicated, in the music or just how you present yourself? Because sometimes, I don't know, people see things that, or people don't see things that we are. So, do you feel like there's something about you that you haven't communicated in your music yet? Because you're pretty vulnerable. You, talk a lot. And, if you really want to figure you out, it's in the music. Yeah. But is there anything that you kind of, keep for yourself outside of the music that, you protect, but you feel is important to know about you? I'm all up in your business.
No, that's okay. I don't mind. I'm trying to think if there's anything I don't say, because I am pretty vulnerable. Mm-hmm. But I do like my privacy. I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm all mysterious. No, I think maybe I'm a shy person. Okay. I'm like pretty shy. Like it's easy for me to do like to speak and like I'm sociable and like charming or whatever, but I'm pretty shy. And I don't think that like hinders me much other than the fact that like I don't want much for myself, like in terms of fame. Like I enjoy exactly where I'm at right now. Like I'm so grateful to be at this point right now. And so many people all the time are saying like, oh my God, you're so like slept on, or like more people should know about you. But I'm like, this is a lot. You know what I mean? Like I'm grateful and surprised to have made it to this point. And I know more is going to come, and thank you God in advance, but like I'm shy, you know what I mean? So
it can be a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and people don't also always acknowledge the fact that like we're human beings.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like every day, just how you could have a bad day, we could have a bad day. And sometimes when you're having a bad day, you might see somebody who's a supporter and they may be like, hey girl, what's up? And what you like present in a certain energy, and it's like, I'm actually going through right now.
Like even then I wouldn't even mind like saying like, actually I'm having a bad day right now. Like I feel like people that like my music are understanding.
They can get it.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I like that for you. But I feel like that comes with being like a fan of you, because you are so transparent. It's like, you know, like you're coming from a cool place if you do encounter that, you know?
Hell yeah.
When do you feel like was the moment where like things started to like pick up a little bit, like for you, like where it's like, okay, like more people know me, and like what did that feel like?
I've had a couple of those, like waves of those, you know. The first time was in high school, because I was getting like 10s, 100,000 plays in high school just off like luck, like working with the right people at that time and stuff. And then my senior year, Pine and Ginger came out, which is like my biggest song to date. Shout out to that song.
Seriously. And Pine and Ginger.
Hey. Yeah, exactly. And when I was a senior, that song went kind of crazy, went viral, and then it got signed to Atlantic. And so that was my first, like okay, eyes are on me kind of, like, moment. And then maybe the second wave of that was like, summer 2021, like I'm about to put out Nice, and like The House is Burning's coming out. Like it's just a lot more like eyes on me. And then I feel like I don't know, it's waves of it. I get to work with a lot of artists that I actually like love and listen to, like being featured on Kenny Mason stuff, being featured on Mobby stuff. Like that's so cool to me. So yeah.
What about Insecure?
Oh, Insecure! Oh my goodness!
I waited for you to say Insecure.
Okay. So the thing. Shout out to Radio and Issa Rae and Insecure, because they've given me so many opportunities. The reason I didn't say that is because I didn't actually have a song in Insecure. Okay. But I did have a song on the final what is the soundtrack? The final season soundtrack. Yeah. Which is awesome, and I'm super grateful for it. But like it doesn't like ever like it's never in the front of my mind.
I get what you're saying.
Because I didn't see it. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't on the TV.
Yes. But it, like, the fact that it's on the soundtrack, it goes with, like, the lifestyle of, like, L.A. Because it's such a, like, L.A.-ass show where it's, like, you needed to be on there. So it makes perfect sense.
And it was the last season. I was like, all I ever wanted. Like, since a teenager, I wanted a song on Atlanta, which I got junior year, and then a song on Insecure. Didn't get the song on Insecure for the first few seasons, but then I made it on the soundtrack, and I was like, okay, thank you, God. Like, God always, like, gives me exactly what I want. That's so nice of him.
I know. No, I love that. And you have to give, like, God the glory. Because I don't know where people think this stuff comes from. Like, sometimes it trips me out how, like, we are literally, like, born with our blessings already written out. We just kind of have to, like, live them. Isn't that a trip sometimes?
Whoa.
Like, it's already, like, predestined.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even think about it that way. I'm just in here. Yes. Wow. You're so right.
That like trips me out all the time. Like the fact that like even when you're on the journey, it feels like as a human, like you're like, oh my God, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna do that. And it's like God just be watching, like, I already know.
Yeah. Like what are you
That's the most encouraging part about like the whole thing. That's why you gotta have faith.
Yes.
Faith is so important to me. We can go to you see I got the fan. Whew. You know.
Take us there. Yeah.
Yo, but let's go on tour. How, you know, like cause tours are coming up.
Yeah.
The girls are going state to state. Yeah. What does touring teach you about yourself? If you haven't seen Amindi live, you definitely need to go check it out. you know, she definitely has stage presence. She's going to give you an experience.
Thanks.
She's going to give you set design. She's going to give you a look.
Hell yeah.
So what has touring taught you about yourself?
Good question. Okay, so I've been doing shows since I was 15. I was doing like backyard shows and art shows and stuff like that. Going on tour, the first one I went on was the Back Home Tour, Saba's Back Home Tour in 2022. Shout out to Saba, great opportunity for me. And man, and then I went on tour again this year with Dreamer and Sioma. Shout out to Dreamer and the Celestials. Also, amazing experience. I think the biggest thing that I've learned, though, is that I love being in my bed. I love being in my bed. And I love being an artist. But going back to the shy thing, so grateful for the opportunity to perform all the time. But, like, it's just, like, literally an internal thing that, like...
There's a lot of energy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I think, like, in being an artist... My favorite part of being a musician is like making the music, and my least favorite part, as much as fun as it is performing. And I think I learned that as well. But it's not because I don't like enjoy sharing what I do or anything like that, or that I'm ungrateful for like the opportunity to do it. It's genuinely because I don't like performing. So once I learn how to master the ability to like transform it to feel like performing, to just like literally just sharing my songs, because that's all it is, which is like what I have to do every night. And it feels like fucking alchemy on tour, you know? It's like, okay, you're just sharing these songs. Whoever's supposed to reach it will reach it. Then it'll be, you know, way more fire. But I'm super grateful for it. It's super fun. I have a great time exploring the cities. I love being complimented after the shows. Those are my favorite parts, you know, people coming up to me, telling me I did nice, you know, like that's always sweet. I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but like that's just how I feel. Like I love the opportunity to, but I just, yeah.
I can see how that could be a lot, because it's like you're presenting yourself, and that's a lot of energy you're putting out to the world for people to receive. Like it could be a lot. I could just see how, like, especially say if you're like an opener or something. Yeah. Like that's like, all right, some of these people don't know me, and I gotta like make them like me or make them respect my stage presence. Like that's a lot.
That is okay. So the first tour, the Saba tour, it was a rap tour. The other opener was a rapper. Saba's a rapper. So the other opener, Femdot. Sorry, respect on Femdot's name. Femdot and Pivot Gang, they were all rappers, and I was the only girl as well. So I think that time was a little bit more nerve-wracking, especially it being my first tour. But I still loved it. You know, this time around it was Dreamer and Sioma, and their audience is more black and queer, which is like more my vibe anyway. You know what I mean? So oh my God. Ooh. I'm just saying that the audience was like less like rap fan and more like, okay, I'm coming to like a concert for vibey ass music, you know what I mean? So like the second time around felt a little bit more comfortable. So I'm just like getting more and more comfortable as we go, you know?
How is it like going like to different states and like seeing like the different cultures and like the different food, the different fashion? Because you know, like you get to see different parts of the world and how they navigate. Like, do you like that part of it?
Oh, definitely. I love the experience of touring for sure. I love like trying different foods. Like, I don't even mind like sleeping.
Who got
in
the best
van.
food so far? Where you been?
Man, this time around Dallas, Texas got it for me.
And I just went to Dallas and it was a time. But where'd you eat at?
Oh man, it was this taco spot. Isn't that crazy?
No.
Okay.
No, because when I went to the club in Dallas, it was a taco stand. And I trusted that taco stand because where we're from, that's how we eat.
Yeah.
And I was just so excited to see like a real authentic like carne asada taco in the South, because it can get tricky. It can get real tricky. So I was just really appreciative of the tacos because they tasted like home. So that makes perfect sense.
Hell yeah,
for real. Because everybody don't get the tacos right.
Yeah.
And everybody don't get their carne asada right. Like that is a real thing. So I can see where you're coming from for sure. Okay, so we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
We're gonna play a game, and we in our bags.
Okay.
But we're not in just any bag. We in our Telfeezies.
Right.
Okay, so tell me what's in your Telfar bag.
Right now, every purse, no matter what, I'm gonna do my little purse transfer.
Yeah.
I got my NYX black brown lip liner.
Okay, so you're a black lip liner girl.
Yeah. Okay. I've tried other shades. Black brown is the one for me.
Okay.
My Clear Max lip gloss from Beauty Supply. My compact mirror. My pencil sharpener. My wallet. I also have some hand sanitizer. I have lotion, lip balm, my earbuds, I shaved my head again, so I got my wave brush again.
I love when you shave it.
Thank you. I'm back. I got my wave brush, my little baby wave brush, and I think those are the necessities. Yeah.
The baddie essentials.
Yeah, the baddie essentials.
I'm feeling it.
Some floss.
Okay. Period. Okay, so as a guest on Shine Season, I want to know, like, what season of your life are you in right now?
I am in my sister college years season. Like, it's getting cute. It's getting really cute. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just coming into myself. I'm 23 years old, about to be 24. Like, there's so much life to live, so much life I feel like I've lived, but, you know, I'm not stupid. I know there's more to come.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's really cute right now, real cute. That's all I can say. Like, I see it all for me, you know?
Yes.
I feel really confident in myself, which is nice. Yeah, it's like, season 4, season 5 right
she's
now.
all grown up.
Yeah, all grown up. Exactly.
I love that. You're on your grown woman tip. It's like you're starting to, like, feel it.
I'm feeling it, yeah.
Girl.
Because I feel like I've been pretending. Yeah. Ooh. Are you going to be 20? No, you're about to be 26. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
It's creeping up on me. But I feel like 25, for me, it's been a journey, bro. Like, first of all, I don't even feel like I've been 25 this long. I feel like I've been 25 for like 6 months, 5 months. Damn. I don't feel like a full year 25.
Do you feel your frontal lobe?
I guess it's starting to like, you know, strengthen. I do feel like certain stuff, like how we were talking about earlier when we were talking about So Much Better, like my lessons are more like transformative now, where it's like, all right, you know better now. Like, actually, like, see it through.
Yeah.
And I feel more like assured of myself and just like who I am. I feel more secure in my body, in my voice, like just everything. Like that part of being 25, I fuck with. But I feel like there's also this part where it's like low key, like midlife crisis ish, like where it's kind of like, all right, girl, you almost 30.
Quarter life crisis.
Around it, like, you know, so like that comes up sometimes. But all in all, like, I feel good.
Good.
I feel good, and I'm looking forward to 26.
Good.
Because that's what's next.
What's next? Hell yeah. No, it's going to be great. It's going to be an amazing year. Abundance and love and happiness. That's all that's going to come. Yeah.
Yes, I received that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we got to get into Fresh Off the Press. And this is the time we just talk about hot topics. And did you see Ladies First on Netflix?
No, I didn't.
You gotta watch it.
Okay. You know why I didn't watch it? Just because I saw my thing is I be influenced by Twitter a lot of times. But like Nicki wasn't in it, which I know she didn't like license her music or something. But it just felt like they were missing a lot of components. But I know it's fire. I'll watch it.
But let's get into that because I also watched it with that in mind. Like, because I also, not that I get influenced from Twitter, but I have a lot of my conversation and dialogue on Twitter. Because I be tweeting.
No doubt.
So I did feel like Nicki was missing. I don't want to spoil it, but like they did have touches of her.
Okay.
Which also made me like kind of like start to think about like, did she approve this? Like just certain snippets. Like, you know, sometimes like they'll try to get away with using your likeness without like, it's loopholes, you know, like they might not do a song, but they'll do a concert clip. Okay. Like, you know, like little stuff like that. Because you really can't write her out of the history.
Yeah, you can't.
Because it's Nicki we're talking about. It's Nicki. But they definitely gave her flowers, which I appreciated. But a part of the documentary that I really enjoyed, or the docuseries that I really liked, was like they got into this whole concept of just like contracts and like reading and like making sure that like you know what's going on with your music and even your rights, like as like a creative professional. Because there was one lady, I can't think of her name right now, y'all know I'm bad with names, but it was this one lady and she was talking about her experience of how basically I can't think right now, y'all know the song, you're all I need to get Mary and Method Man, is it All I Need? Okay, so yeah, they were talking about how that song like was created, and basically like that song was kind of like somebody else's idea, but then like who we know got credit, and then it was like this whole thing. But I like that they got into that because sometimes that happens. Like sometimes when you're like just creatively collaborating, ownership can get lost in the sauce because it can be so free flowing and fluid in the funness of creativity that you don't think like, oh shoot, like I need credits. Like I've even been at like writing camps before, and I'll like throw a word out there or like a phrase, and then be like, oh shit, I should have told them put me on the credits. But like I really liked how they like broke it down, because I think they didn't do it in a way where it seemed like too malicious, because some of it is just like you just didn't know. Like you just didn't know that this is how it's run, because like hip hop and even R&B is so black and it's so like true to us that we don't always feel like it's a business at times. It just feels more expressive. So I like that they got into that. But how do you feel about like what I'm saying, like about just that whole concept of like having ownership when it comes to like creativity?
Oh yeah, like I'm so like, this is probably my one like diva trait, but I don't like I don't work with other writers when it comes to my own music. I'll work with another writer when it comes to somebody else's music if we're working on somebody else's like project or something. But when it comes to me, I'm super like even if like, my thing is I work with a lot of men, right? And so if I work with a producer who like wants to offer me like words on a song, I have to decline, like respectfully decline, because the second like his name is listed on my Spotify credits or my Apple Music credits as a songwriter, people are gonna think that this guy wrote all the songs just because it's a male's name, and that's just how people are conditioned to like think that like songs work, you know, like a man's writing a song and a woman's singing. So like I am super like anti a person, man or woman, but like it's just the fact that I work with a lot of men. I know that that's like just like how people's brains work. Yeah. So my feelings on ownership, I think I'm pretty protective of it myself. So I understand people are, but it does suck when people are not. But
when it goes big, like you know, it's like, oh, well, I would like to at least like, you know, acknowledge a little bit. But also it is that concept where it's like it is that simple. If you say one little phrase, you then have a credit, which, you know. That's why I do fuck with the ghostwriters, because it's like you don't always need like... Yeah.
I fuck with ghostwriters too, I'm not gonna lie. But me, I'm like, if you offer a word, I don't think you should get credit. Just if you're offering me a line, I don't think you should get credit. Especially if the song... Like, you should get something, but I don't think... Damn, I don't think you should not get credit. I just think that it shouldn't be.
It should be realistic.
Yeah, it should. There should be. Yeah, you could get something, but I don't think like if you give. If I'm like, damn, what's a word that rhymes with this? And you give me a line, I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But like, I just don't think like you should also be listed as a songwriter. But I understand also in like the scheme of like how I just don't live in a universe yet where like. I'm thinking about like Billboard Hot 100. So I'm thinking about like my little songs, you know what I mean? But in that world, I could see how compensation should be given regardless. Like you should get some money or something if you offer a word.
Or just acknowledge me. Like it doesn't always have to be that. Just, you know, acknowledge that it could be a collaborative effort at times.
No doubt,
but I can see what you're saying. Yeah. Like I respect that. Speaking of collaborations, I'm excited to talk about this because I love me some goddamn Keke Palmer. Like, that's my girl. She is in that Usher boyfriend video. Have you seen it?
No, is it out yet? I saw the okay.
It's so good. Okay. I definitely want to play it for you.
Please. No, every morning I ride my bike and I watch YouTube videos. I was going to watch it today, but I didn't.
Yo, Keke, she looks so good.
She does?
She looks good. Of course she does. She always
looks
good. And I just want to say, even before the baby, like Keke's always been that girl. The baby just added to the whole element of her being that girl. But she's always been that girl.
Yeah, no, she's always... Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just love that they have that moment. The video is just so cute. And I like that she, like, took the tea moment, and turned it.
Yeah.
Like, when you can really control the narrative.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's got a brain on her.
Like, and it's just like, I just love it.
Yeah.
I love her. I love the moment. I love Usher. Who don't love Usher?
Of course.
That's the whole
I'm
joke
trying to go to the
all.
residency.
Girl, same.
I'm really...
You see, he brought it back.
Yeah, until December. But he has one on my birthday. I'm trying to go.
What?
Yeah.
You have to go.
It's so expensive.
Yes, I know. Another Libra King.
Yeah.
She ate that right up. It just looks so good. I love that, like, she just took us there. And I like how the video just kind of explained the situation like her way. Like, it's a dream to see Usher. Come on now.
Yeah, seriously. Yes. And also, she's a performer. What do you expect? The camera's on her.
Yeah.
He was tripping. And
it happens.
She knows how to monopolize the situation, and I love that about her.
You have to.
Yeah.
You just have. When you're that girl, you can't.
You can only be that girl. You can only be that girl.
I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly.
Either you can keep up or get lost.
Exactly.
And sometimes they get lost in the sauce, and you just have to mix it on up.
Exactly.
Yo, okay, so hip hop just turned 50.
Yeah.
And I love hip hop. I love that it's got. I didn't realize that hip hop was that young.
That's like. Real. I felt that way when like Jamaica turned 50 like 10 years ago. I'm like, oh,
like it's that young. Like,
yeah.
Damn. Like, but Soulja Boy had things to say just about his contribution to hip hop culture.
Sure.
And I think that it was relevant. Like, essentially, he was just saying that, like, I mean, we could pull up the tweets. We could pull up the tweets because we're Twitter girls. We could read what he had to say.
When I came in the game, they say I killed hip hop, but really, I birthed a new wave of hip hop with internet/streaming ahead of my time. Hashtag hip hop 50. I agree.
Yeah.
Now everyone vlogs their career like me. Now everyone uploads a music video to the internet. Right? Now everyone goes live for their fans. I started it. Thank me or not. Flowers/credit or not. Okay, so fair. Actually, he's right.
He's right.
He's so right.
Like, you can't argue with him.
Yeah.
Like, I just think LimeWire, and I immediately think Soulja Boy. Like, I was downloading music thinking that it was one song.
I don't think it's even a conversation. Like, Soulja Boy is the originator of that shit. Yeah.
And I think as a culture I think our generation definitely gives him his flowers. Yeah. Maybe like the older generation, like may feel like they built this brick by brick, and you did.
No doubt.
But also like this new era of how we
kind of like revolutionized
it. Started with Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Like, he was definitely at the forefront of that whole
internet
era
wave. Absolutely. He's like the first internet rapper for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Soulja Boy.
Shout out to Soulja Boy.
I'll give you your flowers here. You know, it's Shine Season. We are presenting them to you.
Absolutely. Me too, Soulja Boy. If you ever want to make a song, Draco. My name's Amindi. I'm from LA.
Yes. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make Soulja. Yo, okay, so we got to get into the fashions because, you know, I'm a fashion girl. You're a fashion girl.
We're Libras. Yeah. It's kind of like
a brand for us. So I want to know, I'll go first, but I'm asking essentially, what is like your dream archive bag? Like, and I'll just say what mine is.
Go ahead.
It is a Louis Vuitton graffiti bag.
Ooh.
Yes.
Nice.
I know that, like, at this point, it might be like, girl, really, it's that one. But yes, like, I feel like when I finally purchase that bag, it's going to be like, okay, like, we can really start the archive collection.
Absolutely. I get you.
Yeah.
I got a Dior Rasta monogram, like, satchel. The zipper broke. So, and it was the perfect bag. Yeah. So I would like to replace that one. I also really love the Murakami monogram, the rainbow monogram for Louis.
Yes.
Would love one of those.
Yes.
I also love Vivienne Westwood. I'm not the biggest fan of like the silhouette of like her classic purse, but I would get one just for the archive. R.I.P.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. But you know me, I'm a telly girl. Like, I'm a Hellfire girl down. Yes. Yeah, so it's like I'm not even too big on the archives. Like, I would get it, but just to say I have it, you know?
Because certain bags, it's just a flex.
Yeah,
and certain, like,
absolutely.
archive pieces is like, if you know, you know. Like, certain pieces, I'm like, you're that girl because you even know that this is a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So now we got to get into the Who's on Aux segment. And this is the time of the show we get into the music. And you're a music girl, so this should be fun for you. Okay? So we talking about hip hop. We just said it just turned 50, right? Okay. So this is the situation. Okay. We're stuck on an island. Okay. We're going to say it's a beautiful island. Okay. You know, nice trees. You got your pine and ginger. You know? And you can only listen to 5 hip hop albums. Which ones are you choosing?
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go with Kendrick Lamar, Untitled Unmastered. I'm going to go with...
That's good for an island.
It's going
to take you places.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to go with Smino, Black Swan, or Noir. I'm not going to do Black Swan or Noir. I'm going to do Black Swan.
Black Swan.
I'm going to do Black Swan.
Not I'm choosing for you.
No, but you're right. You were right. I'm gonna do Kenny Mason, Angelic Hoodrat, Supercut. I'm gonna do damn, that's 3. 5. Ay. Dude.
Is it because you're really an R&B girl?
No, it's not even that. It's because like I don't want to be wrong in this question. I feel like there's
no wrong.
You're about to say there's no wrong answer.
You're the one stuck on the island.
I know, right? Oh, I'm gonna do Drake. Nothing Was the Same.
Oh yeah.
And I might also do another Drake album, just because Drake is so like all
goated.
Yeah, all encompassing. I'm gonna do Drake. Nothing Was the Same, and then I'm gonna do also Drake. Should I do Take Care? Or should I do Thank Me Later?
This is so funny.
Fuck. Okay, did I do 5 if I do the last Drake album?
Yeah.
Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later.
Yeah.
Take Care. Take Care, low key.
But Thank Me Later is like, it's neck and neck, honestly.
You know what I mean. I know.
Maybe
you know
Thank Me Later.
I know, right? That's what I was saying.
Thank Me Later. Because Take Care, it could get a little depressive on the island, you know?
It's like 09 in your basement and I'm in love with that. Yeah, I'm going to do Thank Me Later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period. Here at Shine Season, I like to promote conversations around mental health because, you know, to the core, we have to be mentally well so that we're well everywhere else. So I want to know, what is your self-care routine once you're done, like, traveling? Like, what do you do?
I rest. Me, I'm a sleepy guy. I'll go to sleep. I'll take a nap. You don't even gotta ask me twice. Mindy, you gonna go? I'm gonna take a nap. Like every time, yeah. I love to sleep. I've gotten acupuncture. I like looking good. So as long as my exterior looks good, I'm gonna feel good. So I'm gonna like get my hair done, get a haircut, whatever I'm on at the time, get my lashes done, get my brows done. I'll feel amazing.
Yes. The lashes just like activate.
Activate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. My nails, you know, I like to have my nails done.
So she's doing a whole beauty routine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But after traveling, like, that's what's required.
Yeah. I just want to, like, come home, rest, and then get back.
Into the swing of things. Okay, cool. So now we finna get into these tea time streets. And this is basically like the listener letters. So we're going to get into it. And this is what it is. We're going to help our listener, you know?
Ooh,
like,
that's so fun.
With the tea. They give us the tea and we help them, you know, sip it and digest it, you know? So it says, the situation is, my homeboy stinks and I don't know how to tell him. He doesn't smell all the time, only sometimes. Specifically when he sweats. It's so bad that one time we was in the club and the women in our section started to complain about the stench. I don't think he knows he has a smell, but it's fucking up the vibes. What can I say to him about it? Ooh. That's a hard one, because how you tell somebody they stink? First of all, I feel like people should know that they stink. Like, you smell yourself.
Yes, I agree. Like right now, I'm sweating up a storm. Like I know this shirt is not breathable. Like I'm aware of myself. Like I think everybody should be on that. And also, like if you guys are really friends, I think honesty is the best policy. You gotta be straight up. You gotta be like, hey friend, it's okay.
You just say it like that though? We just say like, you stink.
No, you can't say you stink. That's
what
so
do you
mean.
say then?
I'm like, oh my God, do you smell that? Bro, I think it's you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, let's fix this.
Time, like, if it's when they sweat every time. Well, I guess you got to catch on. If every time I'm telling you, you smell that, you need to go check that.
It's like no way to do it in a way that doesn't feel shady.
I know.
Which sucks.
Yeah. But you'd rather it come from a friend than
absolutely
a stranger.
I would offer, like, my deodorant brand. Like, dog, I'm using old, what's it called?
Old Spice?
Old Spice. That's what I use. I use men's deodorant. I'm using Old Spice right now. Yeah. Works for me so well. You should smell it, bro. You want to use some? Take some, bro. Like, that's kind of how you got to come at it, I think.
Yeah, you just got to tell them how it is. And then, you know, and you never know. Once you start the conversation, you might learn something new about your friends. Sometimes people have conditions.
Exactly.
Like, especially if it starts smelling a certain way. When it starts getting moist, maybe there's something going on. maybe I could finally, you know, reach a new level of intimacy in your friendship because now I'm getting vulnerable and shit.
Yeah.
So you just never know.
You
but
never
honesty
know.
is the best policy.
Absolutely.
For sure. Yeah.
What's more tea? I want more tea. That's so
we
fun.
only get one episode.
Oh, no.
That's why the listeners, y'all got to write in.
Okay.
Y'all got to give us the tea so that we got more tea to talk about.
True.
Yes. Amindi, this was so much fun.
I had a blast. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for coming on. Let the people know where they can find you, what they can expect. You know, let them know.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm on all streaming platforms. Amindi, Amindi. You can follow me on socials. Really easy to find. You just search that up. My website is www.amindi.xyz. I'm going on tour this October if you'd like to come.
Yes, cop them tickets.
Please pull up.
Yes.
My project comes out in September. Thank you for watching this.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.